Howdy all, this is Shane. We're looking at the Peavey Bandit 112. This is a 2010/2011 model. I used to have the one with the red stripe for quite some time, and I actually got a chance to A/B them both together at my friend's house. This is actually on loan from my friend Neil, so thanks for that, mate. I'm going to give you a very brief rundown of the amp and then you can check it out. This is a transistor amp with trans tube technology, and what that means is it kind of emulates the way that a tube circuit would break up, and it does it pretty well. It took me a little while to work this one out. It was a little different to the red stripe version that I had a few years ago, and you've got two channels which essentially have several different tonal qualities on each, which is cool. Over on the clean channel we have a warm setting, a classic and a vintage setting with a 3-band EQ and a master volume on the left. On the lead channel we have three different tones. We have a high gain, a modern setting, and a classic setting, which is my favorite. I love the classic setting. And we also have a 3-band EQ, pre-gain, which is like your drive setting on the left there, and the post-gain, which is the master volume for that channel. Over on the right hand side of the amp we have a reverb setting and a boost control. Now the reverb is digital, but it sounds great. What the boost will do is give you a volume boost, and the further right you have it, the louder it will get when you click in the foot switch. Alright, we actually took out the original speaker and replaced it with a G12 Century vintage speaker. This is Celestion, and you know, they're one of the best speakers on the market. They're lightweight, they sound cool, and it really works well with the Bandit. The stock speaker is also quite good. This was more of a personal choice thing for my friend. I had one of these in mine, and it just seemed like a good thing to swap them over. So, alright, we're going to be playing the G&L Telecaster. This is one of those ASAT models, stock, straight into the Bandit on clean. Alright, I've got the amp at a point on the volume where it's starting to break up with the master overall output at 25%, and I'm on the clean channel on the warm setting. Same volume, same everything else. Same EQ, same settings. Now, a lot of people say that transistor amps don't have a good drive channel, and on the most part that's right, but this is one of those amps that just has a great tone on the drive. I've got it set to a very low level in the room I'm at, and it still sounds great, which is a benefit of these amps too. Like, unlike tube amps, you don't have to crank them to get them to sound good. So here we go. Same sort of thing. great thing about these amps is that they've got a lot of clarity on the low end. That's on the neck, so back on the bridge. I've been lucky enough to play nearly every Bandit over the last, like, however many years. I've played all the old school 80s ones and 90s, as well as some of the, the 2000 models. And I can honestly say I'd rather use this than the USA made ones that are older. They're great amps still, but this just has more versatility. So, yeah. Here's a little sample of backing the volume down on your guitar on the drive tone to get some cleaner sound. For this next test, I've clicked the amp onto the modern setting, and this is a high gain setting. I haven't changed the volume of the amp, and I haven't changed the EQ or anything else. All I've done is flip the switch, so here we go. It's got a lot more gain. Here we go. I'm not a metal player by any means, or even close to a hard rock player, but that's a lot of fun. All I've done here is flip the switch. I haven't made any adjustments to the amp, so here we go. So on my bridge pickup, by the way, I'll go to the neck. That's got a lot of balls. Alright, let's try the middle pickup. Neck. This amp is extremely versatile. I just got great tones straight away out of it. And it also does have a lot of clean headroom. If I turn the amp up on 100% on the back and then run the clean channel loud, it will stay clean. So the benefit of that thing on the back is you can get it to go into a tube-like sort of sound at good volumes. Like, it's loud, but it's not killing me like the volume it's at right now. So that's the Peavey Bandit 112. I can't say enough good things about this new one. Originally I didn't think it was as good as the model I had, even with the speaker change. But yeah, it's great. I'd buy one of these in a heartbeat. So, alright, on the back we've got a simulated direct output. Basically, you can send that, send your sound to a desk or recording console, and you've also got an output level for that. And we also have a power level setting on the back, so it's currently set to 25%, which actually drops the overall volume of the amplifier down, so you can kind of run it a little harder to suit different volumes and different gigs. So 100% is with the amp running at a full 80 watts, and as you downstage the power level, it basically cuts the output down, which is cool. And it's also got an external 100 watt 8 ohm extension speaker output. The amp is 80 watts, but if you do run it with a second 8 ohm speaker, it will then turn the amp into a 100 watt amp. It's actually really cool. The dampening is kind of like an ambience effect. It's loose, tight, and medium. Loose sort of sounds cool for blues, so that's where it's at.